maya.
Kugalo
Goti meduto yuakni.
Semeji yuak
Gor maya.
Kugalo
Goti meduto yuakni.
Thank you.
There's no need of clapping. Just come in here, we'll appreciate it. Okay, thank you very much, Wakili. Good morning, everybody. Morning again. God is good and all the time. Good. So I must thank all of you, first of all, for creating time so that we have this, what I may call a working breakfast, as members of the Kogalo fraternity. It's not the first time that we are meeting. We have had many such interactions in the past, depending on unfolding events from time to time. I did have a brief meeting with your executive committee last week. And I did tell them that at a personal level, as a fan of long standing, I'm very much impressed with the performance of the team in this league. And I went ahead again to join you over the weekend in your match against Kenya Police. And I'm confident enough to state without fear of contradiction that indeed you have got a young but extremely talented team. A young but extremely talented team that, if nurtured and kept together, can go places. I verily believe, Mr. Chairman, that this team is capable of replicating what the Gor Mahia team of the 80s did. So I want to encourage the players that you are capable of winning this league or reclaiming the league title. Do us proud for a start. Do us proud by reclaiming the league title. And then from there, let's see how far we can go in the continental championships. I also want to encourage the executive committee to do everything possible within its means to try and keep the team together. We have always had good, talented players, but year in, year out, we lose some players and then bring in new players. And that breaks the rhythm and consistency in the team. So from where I sit as a fan, I want to appeal to you and the players as well that let us stick together moving into the new season so that we see how far we can go as a team. I will, as a fan again, do the much I can to assist this club, of course working together with friends and other fans of the club. I'm aware that you have been facing certain challenges, and I believe those challenges are not insurmountable. They are challenges that can be addressed. You have got a sponsor. I'm told that the sponsor is not adequate as we approach the continental championships. Again, we'll reach out to certain friends elsewhere, perhaps in the private sector, to see if we can get an additional sponsorship for the club for purposes of the Champions League if you win the Kenya Premier League, to augment the efforts, the laudable efforts of Sports Pesa. The chairman has talked about a bus. It is a great concern. In fact, over the past 5 years, I've gotten a lot of appeals from fans of the club that we come in as supporters of the club to help the club get a bus. I want to assure you, I want to state without fear of contradiction that we will indeed get a bus for this club in the not too distant future. I'm also aware that you are lagging behind in players bonuses for the players and the technical bench. I want to respond to the appeal I received from the club by supporting, to some extent, defrayal of whatever outstanding players' bonuses exist at this point in time. And in that regard, I will this morning, on behalf of the executive committee, settle players, the team's bonuses, match-winning bonuses for 5 games. So if it is 145 per game, for 5 games, that is 725,000. I'll give that to the captain. There's a very important segment of this team again, which more often than not goes unrecognized. The security team, led by, is it Lawi? Yes, I'll also give the security team 75,000. So I'll give you a total of 800,000 this morning. Yeah? So where's the captain? Okay, so. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is 800,000. You take 725 for the players and technical bench. So 75,000 for the security team and 725,000 for the players and technical bench, a total of 800,000 shillings. Thank you. So that is my message for you today. Other things we will discuss as we move on. Please reclaim the league. The only way to revitalize Kenyan football is for the private sector to put their money in the community clubs. It does not make sense for the private sector to start institutional clubs which do not have a support base. Gor Mahia is a brand, AFC Leopards is a brand. We want to appeal to the private sector to support these 2 community clubs as a way and means of revitalizing Kenyan soccer. We want Kenyan soccer to go back to where it was in the 80s, where year in, year out in the Kenyan Premier League, Gor Mahia is number 1, AFC Leopards is number 2, or vice versa. Is that okay? Can I see by a show of hands from the playing unit that you will win the league this year? Will we win the league? Okay. Okay, so let me lead you in singing the national, the Gor Mahia anthem, and then we stop there. Kogalo. Gor Mahia. Kogalo, eh.
Gol timenuto yuakni.
Kogalo.
Gor Mahia.
Kogalo, eh.
Gol timenuto yuakni.
Thank you very much.
Before you quit the podium, it is our pleasure. We know you are very, very sportive. Yes? You're somewhere here? Huh?
Yes.
Okay. Right. First, before we go there, I bring the apologies of Honorable Ronald Captain Karauri, who is, as you know, heading our sponsorship and was responsible for the initiative. Sport Pesa, he is not able to come this morning, but he is so happy that you are able to come to be with us. So receive his apologies. This is for you to run in the morning. The cabinet secretary wakes up at 2 a.m. every day, prepares breakfast, and works from just about 3 a.m. By the time he was coming here, he had worked for 4 hours. So I want him to wake up at 1 a.m. to be able to jog in this attire. And you will see if this person is known to you, ICT CS, and you see who that is. So we are very, very, very happy. Thank you. Jog and running that one. And coming back, we would like you to. We have. I don't see the T-shirts here. There should be something around here.
Just one.
This one. Okay. This T-shirt.
You look like you want to wear it in the back.
No, I'm not going away with that. So again, right. So we have that again. Ulma here founded in 1968, and after you have done your job, it is here, and it has got interesting partners.
Thank you very much. This is great. Yeah? Fantastic. Good. Good. Thank you very much. So maybe, are we able to do a group photograph on the ground downstairs? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you.